This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred.
I thought you were Andy for IFL. I swear, he's looking exactly alike. Hi, how you doing? Do you need this back?
Yeah, go back and forwards. I'm sure I've had other people call me Andy from IFL TV before. I've been told we do look alike, so it's nice to know that you're not the only one who thinks that. But here we are. Jay, how are you doing? How is life in your world?
I'm living the dream, mate. Living the dream, one mistake at a time. But I'm loving life at the moment, mate. I'm great. I'm great. How are you? Are you good?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Yeah. It's the first time that we've had a chance to speak, so it's nice to see somebody in such a bubbly mood. Just talk to you about the start off with the link up with Dave Allen and how it all came about and stemmed.
Well, it came about it. We've kind of spoke to each other for years through social media and that. So obviously we spoke to each other for a few years and known each other. So, but it was an Ultimate Boxer. As when he said to me, look, come down for a week and see how you enjoy it. And just come down and train with me, train with the boys. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Fuck it. I'm doing nothing up in Glasgow but going out and getting pissed. So why not go down and see what it's all about? Plus, I was a massive fan of Dave's. I don't call myself a fan anymore. I call him a friend, and I'm so proud to say that. That's how it came about with Ultimate Boxing. I was literally down there for 2 days. And we were doing, I think it was an Instagram live or something. And someone was saying, "Will this be a permanent thing?" We just kind of looked at each other and went, "Yeah, mate, like a day in, do you know what I mean?" We just got on from the get-go. I think we both kind of knew that was going to happen anyway, but I just got on with each other straight away. And I got on with all the boys, and we're building a good wee family. I mean, Dave are like the two kind of fucked up dads. Danny's their son, and Liam's like, I don't know, the charity case we hang with, scrubber. I fucking love Liam, he'll hate me for this, mate.
What's it like being a part of such a young setup? Obviously, you're only 21 yourself. I mean, you've got Danny, Liam, and the other guys who are still amateurs, who are still 17, 18, and around those ages. What's it like? Oh, Liam's 23, blimey, so that is news to me. But what is it like? Obviously, even then, Liam's only 23. What's it like being a part of such a young setup? And just to be on the safe side, can you hold the mic a little closer to your mouth, just to be careful with the voice, with the sound? Sorry.
I'll do. Yeah, mate. So Liam's Liam's 23. Me and Liam have got a strange relationship because I treat him like a little brother, but he's older. Liam's only about 6 in the brain, but I think that's double the amount of brain cells he's got. Danny's only 17, but Danny's mature, but very, very immature at the same time. I guarantee he'll be more mature out of me and Dave when he's sitting doing an interview. But I know for a fact he's round the corner on Tinder telling stories about how he shagged this bird and that bird, like Jay Cartwright for in between us. Liam's Liam, and obviously me and Dave are mature but very immature at the same time as well. We've got our heads screwed. I've finally got my head screwed on. Dave's a level-headed person as well, and but it's a great laugh. We have a really good laugh with everybody. We've got Paul Smith as well. Jack Livesey, he's away back to uni just now, but there's a lot of the lads that we're in the gym with. We all train together. We're all young, and we're all characters. We bounce off each other. I'd love to do like a 24/7. But every one of us would get sectioned like a 24/7 with the Rhino platoon. But it'd be quite funny. But it's a great vibe.
What's it been like working with Dave? What benefits have you seen so far? I know you've had one fight together and you was successful in that one fight, but what have you seen with regards to the training relationship that you've started to develop?
Tell you what, mate, I listened to him. That guy I fought before, and I knocked him out in the first round. He's a good guy, really nice guy, Sean Duffy. But I stayed so composed. There's a picture of me, and I was looking at the picture, and it just looked strange because I'm throwing a jab, and my right hand's here, was like, that's about the rarest picture you'll see of me boxing ever. Because I normally box with my hands at my side, my face is my guard. But I'm a lot more disciplined. Training with David, which I think people will find bizarre, because Dave's been quite ill-disciplined through his career, and I think Dave's very, very much more disciplined now that I'm there, because we're in with each other every day, and we're big boys, you know what I mean. If he's slacking, I can hurt him, and if I'm slacking, he can definitely hurt me. So it's a great dynamic for not just me and Dave, but for all of us as well, because it means that Liam and Danny don't get beat up every day. That means I get beat up, but I'm hard as fuck, mate. Solid. But it's doing wonders for all four of us. Training together, 3 years live together, and it's great, mate. Really good.
So what kind of plan have you put in place with Dave? How do you see the year in 2020 playing out for yourself?
I want to be as active as possible. I just fought in Glasgow on the 25th of January there, and Sean Duffy 4 rounds. All going well. Dave not stopping Dorian Darts. We'll be fighting Dorian Darts on the 22nd of February in the Doncaster Dome. So it'll be good to get down out in Doncaster. But I'm now situated. Big up Donny Dome. But tickets available, by the way. At J Carrigan McFARLANE on Instagram, and at JCM_boxing on Twitter. Just saying. Only 40 quid as well. Great night of boxing. But no, it's just to be as active as possible. I'm looking to get out in March. Hoping to get out on the super middleweight card. I'm not obviously super middleweight, but for Ultimate Boxer. I was a bit of a fan favourite with Ultimate Boxer, so they want me back on the show and to start working with them, which I'm over the moon with. You know what I mean? They guys were excellent with me, and I preferred the whole setup of Ultimate Boxing than I did when I fought in New York. So it was tremendous. So, but that's 4 fights in the first 4 months of the year, potentially. May possibly in Glasgow again, and June, whatever it takes us, you know what I mean. But I want to be as active as possible, keep myself busy, keep myself in the gym, get myself fit, get myself in better shape. The difference in me with the last fight compared to Ultimate Boxer was massive, but I still look like a drop lasagna. It's not like I'm not great shape. But I want to get myself in good shape, looking good, and start looking apart.
What's Dave's ultimate plan with you? When you first came to him, you first started talking and just had a little training session together. How did he see your future actually playing out long term? What does he feel like you could achieve long term?
Long term, I think we both said this. We've both said this that I can at least win a British title. I'm fully capable, do you know what I mean? I'm still 21 year old. I've got plenty of years. I can no longer be called a prospect. I think I'm now a seasoned pro. Before any heavyweight starts their career, Daniel Dubois is a freaking nature. I think he's only a year older than me, but he's a freaking nature, that kid. He'll be a world champion pretty soon. There's the best jab I've ever been in me. I believe I can win a British title. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, maybe not the year after, but at one point I can at least win a British title and then progress from there. Do you know, a very, very strange one for me, because I need to get up for a fight to win a fight. Like, Mark Bennett beat me, even though I don't think he beat me, an Ultimate Boxer, who I don't think's at that British title level yet. I mean, it could be, but he's not there yet. But I reckon if you throw me in with some of the best even in the world, I'll give a good go at it. But it's strange. I'm a strange one. Like, I don't know. Put me in with some of the best in the world, and I reckon I could beat them. But throw me in with like a Mark Bennett or like a Camille Sokolowski, and they'll probably beat me, because I'll not be asked for it. I'll not train. But my plan is to go as far as as I can go. I've always said as far as my discipline will take me, I've now got the discipline, and I feel that I feel I belong up there. I feel what I do. At one point I belong up there, and not just for my flamboyancy or for my character, but for my boxing ability. I'm not a shag my own arse, mate, but I can fight. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's at least a British title, I think.
Now, you mentioned Daniel Dubois earlier on in your answer. Just get your thoughts on a couple of fights with regards to him. There's a lot of talk at the minute about the Joe Joyce fight is close to being formally announced. Yeah. If that is the case, and it is, what are your thoughts on it? How do you think that fight would play out?
I think going into it, Dubois is 100% going to be the favourite. But when you actually look at it, I think Joe Joyce has fought better opposition. He's just that bit more mature. I mean, Dubois is a phenomenal fighter. I'd literally just said 2 minutes ago that he's 100% going all the way. But losing to Joe Joyce doesn't stop him from doing that, because again, he's 22, do you know what I mean? Or he's 21, I don't know if he's a year older than me, isn't he? Yeah. But I think on this occasion I would say Joyce. Joyce late on stoppage or possibly points, because he's just that bit more experienced. Do you know what I mean? He's the most decorated British boxer, isn't he? He's the decorated heavyweight anyway. But for all people say Joe Joyce looks slow and he looks clumsy, he does, but that's because he's 6'7" and he's massive. You know what I mean? I've stood beside. He actually refused to take a picture of me once. I was gutted.
What's the background to that?
Oh no, it was just that it was at the Commonwealth Games. I think it was because everybody was asking for a picture. There is a 0.00001% chance he'll remember me saying that's fine. I'd batter fuck out you anyway, and I hope he doesn't, mate, because he will leather me. But he's massive. He's a big unit as well. See, like the Tyson Fury moves it that way. He's a freak of nature. Plus, Fury's got narrow shoulders. He's not that broad. That's why Joe Joyce will look kind of clumsy when he moves forward and moves back. But he's very effective in what he does. Like the opposition he's beat, I think, is better than the opposition that Dubois beat. Look at the guy who fought the last time. That Fujimito or whatever he was. Like, I'll fight him. I'll fight him tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know if Dubois ready for it. But I'm a massive fan of Dubois. Sparred with him before he had his debut, and he made a mess in my face with just his jab. But I think it's just I think it will be Joe Joyce will win that, going to fight for a world title, and then because I think he's 33, 34, so he's maybe want to get in there as fast as he can and get out again. I mean, his first fight was Ian Lewison, and at the time Ian Lewison was a name. A cracking fight, so it wouldn't surprise me either way. But I think I'd edge for Joyce this time, and then possibly Dubois in a rematch. I think, but I think Dubois obviously still got a lot to learn, even though he's a fucking animal. You know what I mean? But he's still young. But it's definitely not going to beat him. It's not going to beat his career if he gets beat. Do you know what I mean? There you go.
And another fight which had been talked about last year involving Dave Allen, Daniel Dubois versus Dave Allen. If down the line they did meet, how do you think that one would play out?
Do you know what? I've said before, right? I think Dave is a nightmare for someone like Dubois, because even though Dubois will probably knock every brain cell that he's got out his head, he'll keep coming and he'll stay there, and that can dishearten people. I think when I sparred him, it disheartened him a wee bit. He still battered me, don't get me wrong, but I kept coming, I asked for more in his corner. Like, do you know what, come out? Do you want to come out, son? Come out the ring. You're taking a bit much here. And I'm like, let's go. I put my hands on him, hit me again, go. But it frustrates. Someone like him could be a nightmare, but in 10-ounce gloves on. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have done that with 10-ounce gloves on. I'm a tough guy. I've never been knocked down and I've never been knocked out. But I don't fancy 10-ounce gloves against a guy like Dubois. But I think Dave is a nightmare for a guy like that, because Dave can move a lot better than people think he can, and when he does get hit, he doesn't show that he's hit, or that he doesn't show that he's been hit. But that's a fucking humongous fight. That's bigger than the Joyce fight. Him and it just is, you know.
And then the final fight I want to get your thoughts on. We are 2 weeks away now. I've said to everybody a month, but it's 2 weeks. I've got my dates right. Wilder Fury 2 in Las Vegas. What are your thoughts on it, Jay?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. No, the only real fight in 2 weeks is me against Dorian Darch in a Doncaster Dome. That's the only real heavyweight clash that's happening. No, do you know that fight's going to go one of two ways. I don't think it's going the distance. I think Fury will stop him. Did you know what I was most impressed with Fury? People are saying Fury denied his life and Wilder had one of the worst performances of his career. He never had the worst performance of his career. He was outclassed and he was outgunned and he was outdone in every single level, I think. Bar power, because that's how we put him down. But I reckon if Fury was to put Wilder down, Fury would have jumped on him and he would have kept him down. Whereas Fury got up for that massive shot. You know, Wilder went away celebrating, he's dancing and that, and then Fury got up and he shit himself because he's not had anybody get up from shots like that. And he got up and he won the round and he wobbled him in that 12th round. If you watch, Wilder's legs started to go the way they did against Ortiz before he sparked Ortiz the first time, not the second time. But I think that 12th round would have gave Fury more confidence than it would have Wilder. Because I know Wilder, people say, oh, Wilder have confidence with that, knowing that he can put Fury down. Fury get back up, and Fury knew that he can get back up, and then he realised, fuck, I can hurt Wilder. I think it could be done very, very early with either one of them, because I think they're going to stand in the middle of the ring and trade, which isn't an ideal scenario for Fury, I don't think, because Wilder is a much bigger puncher. But I think they're both proven they can be hurt. But it's whether they can be outed, do you know what I mean? They can be hurt, but can you put Fury out? Don't know, you've seen him go down with heavy shots before. Cunningham, I know Cunningham's not, he's not Wilder, but he put him, flattened him and he just get back up, rose for the dead and came again. It's like a fucking Undertaker. But I think it's going to end early, and I'm edging towards Fury stopping Wilder.
Well, Jay, I appreciate your time. I know that the rest of the team basically want to go and eat now. We've been holding him up, but I appreciate hanging around. I'll catch up with you for the rest of his fight week and further afield. But again, best of luck for everything. But Jay, it's been a pleasure, and I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks for being Boxing Social.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.